what I noticed is if they are sound people, they keep their equipment like it's sacred. Like, this is mine, I'm sound. If they're light, same with light. But if you're like a producer, director, we don't give a fuck about anything. We just toss it. As long as we get the shots.
I see, yeah.
Pretty much. That's its whole purpose in life.
Right.
Get those fucking shots.
Ready? Any questions? And ready to go? Try your hardest to look at me,
Do you want water?
Okay.
He has water right
You
here.
got water, okay. I thought that was
I'm
your
good.
water.
I came
You
prepared.
got your rock star?
I got the adrenaline going, you know?
You're
Don't know what
nervous.
to... a little bit, you know?
It's okay. It's only me.
Okay.
Ready? And I'm just kidding. Welcome to the Grind Podcast. I have...
John Murphy.
And who is John Murphy?
I'm a 34-year-old, originally from the Bay Area. I make music and do some coding during the day. Yeah.
Wait, you're an artist and a nerd at the same time?
That is true.
Is that possible?
You know, actually it's common, you know, you hear that.
Is it really?
It really is. How many programmers are also musicians? It's like half.
I don't think I ever.
Maybe there's the more traditional programmer that is more scholarly, nerd.
Right.
And then there's the music programmer.
Because typically, like, the nerds, they're, like, not social at all. They don't know how to talk.
Yeah.
They, like, keep it very, like, behind the scenes.
You're right.
And then the artist is, like, out there, like, hey, listen to my music. Hey, you want to hear my new song? Hey, the sky's blue, you know, kind of thing. So
Sure.
far from what I experienced, but we're human. We're very all unique.
That is true.
So what did you fall in love with first? Music or programming?
Probably music, because I started when I was really young, like first, second grade.
What is it that you do in music?
I started with piano, you know,
Piano,
just very
okay.
traditional, classical, jazz piano stuff.
Uh-huh.
When I was in middle school, high
So
school.
So you play the piano,
Yeah.
and you do it for fun right now, or are you like?
It's been a while since I've done even side gigs. I do go to open mics and play my stuff, but I used to
Wait,
play.
open mics have pianos in there?
This is a whole topic that I could go on a very long rant about how difficult it is to set up keyboards at open mics.
I would imagine.
You know,
I would imagine.
it's
It sounds
just not
very,
realistic.
very heavy.
No.
Very heavy.
Yeah, I do go for smaller keyboards, but even those with batteries, the whole process is not as simple as a guitar. You know, you just plug in.
Right.
So there are certain open mics that have a keyboard or piano.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
few of them.
Nice. Okay, I'm not familiar with comedy shows or open mics. It's all kind of out there, but.
I'd love to have my own place where I could have a piano and maybe like sell drinks and such. I wish that whole marijuana thing would allow you to. I don't know if that's a real thing happening in California, but like it'd be nice to sell alcohol, non-alcoholic beverages, and marijuana drinks. You know.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you listen to music, you know, classical and jazz piano. Doesn't that? It's supposed to be like a classy way to like socialize and meet new people.
Is that not allowed? Any weed stuff has to be like. I guess we can't get technical with that stuff. But,
Okay. Wrong topics again.
I mean, I'm down with the music and the coffee and.
There we go.
and-
Let's go
and-
back to that one.
And all that. That sounds like, you know, your typical Starbucks or Mom's and pop, you know, coffee shop kind of thing or hangout
Exactly.
spot,
That
which
could
I
totally-
wanted. I want that in my life. I feel like I should like.
Isn't it
We
hard to
should
find
create
good
that.
spots that's not like getting alcoholic drunk or something? You know what I mean?
I don't know the legalities of it, but it seems like a fun concept.
Yeah.
It all comes down to this,
It's true, huh?
Yeah.
That is true.
and maybe the licenses to perform. Selling alcohol and the liability and all that, and it might be too risky.
I was thinking like if you did it like some music festivals are out in the middle of like the woods, you know, nature, nothing around, you know, you have to drive an hour to get there. I kind of like that idea too, just to keep things really simple and I don't know, like having a music festival that's, you know, all night type of thing. I don't know the legalities behind that, but it's always been interesting.
Right. Because
there's a lot of
there's so much rules that people have to abide by.
I know, right? It would be very difficult.
Right. I mean, we should always dream big and go for big stuff, but
Like, it should be a positive thing, you know, where people go to have a good time. You know,
people fuck up and people,
It's
pass
true.
out and die and
It's
then
true,
make
huh?
everything
That
worse.
is true. Yeah, what am
for
I thinking? I'm
everybody.
like some utopia like music festival over here. You're right. I'm taking it off the table. I'm spending my time elsewhere. Okay.
Well,
I'm just
I
gonna keep
mean,
playing piano.
Piano's great, in art, but then you come up with being a businessman and an entrepreneur, and it all has their own little. Look, everything in life is work. Even your own stuff you have to fight for. Everything is some type of way work. Whether it's permits, whether it's liability, and
Yeah.
it's just a lot of work.
License.
Copyrights. Oh man, because it all goes back to this.
Do you think that the most famous musicians are chosen, or do you think that they're naturally, through people's passion, end up becoming the most famous?
It varies.
Okay.
I think it's a little bit of luck. I think it's hard work, and you gotta be talented.
Okay.
Because I've seen people that are naturally talented. I've seen people that work really hard at it, but aren't as good. But they're hard workers.
Mm-hmm.
And like some people are born into it. Some people have the power. So it's a little bit. It varies. I think you could as long as you can work towards it or become it, you could do it. Unless, obviously you're a girl and you can't be a president or, gender things and stuff that naturally by society deems you not appropriately or not able to, then yeah. Does that answer your question?
Okay. Well, how about, let me ask you, can I ask you what's your goal? What are your goals?
My goals? I have a lot of goals.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mainly to exercise the ability to think,
Okay.
to defend myself and be my best own advocate
Uh-huh.
in whatever I face in life, whether it's being a director or producer on set, whether it's at work, whether it is I have to, whatever hardship I have to face, I have to overcome. So overcoming obstacles, being open-minded to new ideas, going to Arizona with the previous podcast guest we had, maybe helping you set up eventually a coffee shop that sells weed shit that we could fucking play piano in and fucking have a good time. Whatever it takes, I feel like I need to help people by helping myself and helping them. I mean, I'm trying to be a good person.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
You want to be a good person?
At the end of the day, yeah, I want to be remembered as a good person. I want to leave the earth a better place than I came into it. Because it has changed a lot, and it's changing to the worst right now. Yeah. Anyway, what is something people don't know about you?
That's a good one. Something that people may not know about me is I claimed, at least I still believe, that I beat the world record for spinning a quarter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the world record was 21 seconds and I did it for 22.
Of spinning the quarter.
Yeah, you're not flicking it, but you can do anything to get the quarter to go around.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What about just messing with it, just tossing it?
What about that?
Is that a record already?
Of hitting it and then how many times in a
Or
row?
just flipping it.
Flipping it in a row?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know.
I'm not claiming it's something to be proud of, but I think I beat the world record. I think I did.
I haven't even seen the world record book. I'm sure I need it. I like energy drinks. And some guy on YouTube has a collection of them. He has over 1,000. I'm like, I'll beat you. But then I'm like, wait, I live in a fucking apartment. I don't have space. So that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
and I filmed in Concord a lot, so that I can probably maybe make that a thing, Miss Concord filmmaker, you know.
Yeah.
That's a fun.
I like that.
Fun fact about you, yeah.
Do you also do like fictional, like storytelling?
I have currently 2 scripts in my lap, literally, not literally, but like there, figuratively.
Cool.
That I might work on. I never worked on anybody else's scripts before. It's all been my work, but we'll see. Like I said, I have to remain open-minded to things.
Do you ever do comedy?
Yes, and I failed epically.
Is that right?
Yes.
So you don't think it was funny?
No.
Okay.
I think it had instances that made me maybe smile and laugh a little bit, but no.
Okay,
it was that like, fuck, this is cringy. And I'm not funny. I'm situational funny, but not script funny.
So what yours is like adding value, like a valuable perspective is kind of like where you're coming from, right?
In terms of writing?
Yeah.
In terms of writing, or
just like your producer voice, I guess you could say.
My producer voice is to help my actors and my staff be equipped to take on the job, whatever that may be, whether if it's helping get equipment or getting a battery or coaching them on how to be better actors, whatever it takes to get the job done.
Cool.
So yeah, I guess it's less creative control on me and more on them.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah, so
you value like working with other talented people, it sounds like.
Absolutely.
Right on. Right, that sounds.
I want to learn from talented people.
Cool.
Yeah, I want to keep learning. If you stop learning.
Hey, how about this? Do you think you can be right and wrong at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Now, people don't like that answer because people want a definite answer.
Mm-hmm.
But with me, I think I'm very balanced and I like to think... I'm the middle child as well. So there's something about me and balance. There has to be 2 sides to things.
Mm-hmm.
You could be wrong, you could be right, you could be both. Who gives a fuck at the end of the day, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't fucking kill somebody or do somebody wrong, does it matter if you're right or wrong?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all know, like, the big things, you know? In the Bible, you could reference it, you know, the don't kill, we could all agree that's pretty bad. But let's say, you know, the guy was a pedophile. Maybe he doesn't deserve to be alive because he's a fucking pedophile. You know, there's always room for leave it up interpretation.
Okay, right. Fair.
I think I would suck as a lawyer, though.
Is that right? Why do you feel that way?
I'm too open-minded. In laws, though, you can manipulate them and twist them to a certain stand. You have to be in that certain stand. And you just asked me, do you believe you could be right and wrong at the same time? In a case, you have to have a firm standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
And it can't be twisted and manipulated too easily.
See.
Yeah.
How often do you feel like the people that you look up to that you find them in disagreements? Like how often does that happen?
That I look up to?
Yeah. Do you ever find them in disagreements? That's a tough one for me. You know what I mean?
Like that I look up to in disagreements. That like I have disagreements with them, or
just how they handled something. You would do something different. Let's just say. Doesn't happen.
Oh, I don't fucking listen ever.
Yeah.
I don't listen. So that's my biggest problem. Like if I'm in the room with people and they tell me something I don't like, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Okay.
And though advice is great, I typically oppositely do the opposite of what they suggest.
Okay.
There's a lot of sides to me. I'm very open, like I said. We could talk politics, we could talk sports, we could talk entertainment.
So how do you feel about where you are in life?
In what aspect? Are we talking career? Are we talking personal? Are we talking private, individual?
when you said that you were gonna do the opposite of what people said, and what else? I mean, I could ask this.
I think that's I don't fit the stereotype. I'm 33 years old. I'm single. Have no kids. I have an apartment. I don't drive. I mean, in society, I think you would deem that socially not equipped. As a 33-year-old, I should have a house. I should be married. I should have a car, but I don't.
Would you agree that it's definitely easier for like parents' generation, like?
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Things were a lot different back then, and I think they used sex as entertainment back then. You know. And
we don't anymore. Is that right?
We're having less sex. Yes.
We don't use sex as entertainment.
Oh, definitely, always. Number one fucking entertainment thing was the porn industry, or is the porn industry. Yeah.
Okay, so we still do.
We still do. No, but what I mean, like, have babies. Like, my mother was the oldest of 10, and that's my mother. But now, do you see families bigger than maybe 2 kids?
Yeah, it's not very common. No.
And we're more, since it's getting harder economic-wise.
It really is.
We're not marrying and we're not having kids because it's too expensive.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Bummer.
Debatable.
It's too expensive. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's still some people doing it, right?
Oh, yeah, Elon Musk.
Huh. But how about like, just like doing okay people, couples that join forces.
Oh, I'm
I've got
sure.
a cousin, with.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're still having kids. I'm not saying absolutely not, but it's not your norm.
No, it's not.
And that's okay, because things are changing.
Do you miss the companionship that comes with more monogamous long-term relationships of the past?
I think we as humans are more complex than we have ever been in the past.
More complex?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, especially the freedom we've been given to be whatever we want to be in America.
So you think that type of long-term relationship is too simplistic for the type of complexity that we've become a little bit?
Absolutely.
Yeah, oh really, absolutely. Wow.
It makes it damn near impossible.
Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to find a partner. Because our anything or everything, the younger they are, like, I'm talking like 20, 24. I won't mess with anybody younger than that, but the generational gap is just too different.
It is different though.
Very.
Like how
I think the younger you are, the worse.
Oh, yeah. Really, it's like that. You're gonna say that. I've heard that from other people too. Like, just hard to connect, not all there, or like, how do you feel about it? What does that mean?
The way they look at labor, like work-wise, is very different than me. Like, I grew up being able to get my hands dirty and work because I have to work. And nowadays, the younger folks are like, oh, I don't like this, or I don't want to work, or I'm going to school. Like, it's as if they don't have any work ethic. Or they listen to their emotions more. Which is not wrong, but it's not being suited appropriately to survive in this economy.
So you can't just have like 2 middle jobs that come together and have like a normal relationship, you don't think?
No. You don't have enough time to be in a relationship if you have 2 jobs.
I see.
There's not enough time in the day to build a relationship based on I'm always working.
I see. Not like nightly and on the weekends,
I mean, most people don't get to spend time on the weekends. Typically, on the weekends, people work.
Yeah.
I guess if you made your relationship your
Let me ask you this.
your main focus, it could work.
Do you think like people in long-term relationships really enjoy spending time with each other, or would they prefer to be by themselves?
I think there has to be a valid space.
Okay.
If they could, the closer you get to somebody, the more easily irritated you can become because you're spending so much time with that individual. So it just depends on how close you are. I know, like, if we would be together every day at every hour, I would be a little frustrated. I would be like, I need my personal space, just to think, be, and be me. I am still an individual with or without you, you know?
Yep.
I'm still me with you, and I'm still me without you, and I need my space.
I see. Alright. Yeah.
But at the same time, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I want to go home and say, fucking hug me, and, you know.
Fair.
Yeah. We need that affection and attention. I'm a girl. We like attention.
Hmm. Y'all do?
Yeah, but mainly females. Well, I'm guilty of it, okay? I'm not like a cruel person that doesn't like to be in a relationship or in relationships. Anyway, going back. Sorry, we went
Covered
off.
a lot here.
Yeah, it's a lot of heavy weed conversation.
Uh-oh.
But you mentioned you do computers, right?
I do.
What is it that you do with computers?
Build web applications.
Web stuff?
Yeah.
What led you to that path?
I liked doing it when I was really young, like middle schooler. Got like computer books, build websites. I made a game that has 1 million plays. Just to modified some code. And,
A computer game?
yeah.
Okay.
Like a 90s, when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was very successful for 10 years or so, and then I let it drift off. But I had other internet things where, yeah, I've always just enjoyed programming and such.
The computer, right?
Yeah, still doing it to this day.
So, where did you find your first computer at?
I think my dad had a computer. He's a math guy. I think he had. Yeah, we actually had many computers.
Did you have the dinosaur Apple one?
No, we never were the Apple. We never had Apple, but I do know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, we didn't either, but I didn't either, but I had it in school. The colored ones and stuff.
I do know. I don't know if I had that at school, but I think I've seen it. And it was awesome.
Yeah, I think. And it was so slow, and it was like black and white, and it was dial up, and I'm like, this is stupid. And I didn't get it. I didn't get computers for a long time. A long time. Me and computers, we didn't work together.
I respect that. It's kind of freeing when you're not.
I just didn't get the point of it. I didn't know what it was. And I remember the floppy disk. I remember writing essays, but the internet was just foreign. I
was focused on was like making it so when you visit the website, the floppy disk drive would go crazy.
Yeah.
And it would like rattle. I was like proud of that I could get the computer to like overheat.
How the fuck did you do
I
that?
was doing like weird, annoying things like that, as a kid.
Yeah,
long time ago.
How the fuck did you
I
do
could
that?
tell you stories, but yeah.
Okay.
I was always messing with code, and just kind of hacking.
But you're not gonna tell me your secrets on how you did it.
Oh, the people know how to do that. You can look it up online.
Oh.
But it's like.
I mean, there's no floppy disk now, so.
So it wouldn't work right now. But
Right.
back when people had floppy disks, it would like do the most crazy floppy disk sounds and stuff. I was proud of this.
Yeah. I would too. I don't think I would be able to do that right now. Like, fuck it up. Like, fuck the computer up.
They've made it more, they've locked it down, so you can't do the same tricks.
Yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
hell, man.
It was fun back then, it was the Wild West.
Right. Oregon Trails?
Oh, that was a good
That
one.
shit.
Thank
I
you.
remember
Yeah,
that shit.
wow.
Taking it back old school stuff.
Wow, I can't believe. So, yeah, I'm 34, you're 33.
Yeah.
We're in
We grew up in the
same
same
software era.
yeah. But I can't really describe myself as a nerd. I could get myself to think and do research and be smart.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, inside story right now. I'm going through stuff right now. Anyway, life is funny. Okay. So you saw your dad with this computer and it interests you and you became one with this computer or these computers.
It was like the bookstore at Barnes and Noble. I had like 30 of like different programming languages. Like when I was like 14 years old, I was like Perl, ASP, Classic, SQL. I had JavaScript. Every book.
Now, have you hacked anyone? Can you do bad things with computers?
I bet I could, but I've never done it. How about that?
Okay.
Lies.
and you self-thought? Like,
I mean, anyone can download stuff. You go to Google, you type stuff in, you can find stuff. I'm not saying anything that people don't know.
I don't know how to do bad shit. Okay, I don't know how to hack people. I'm not interested. I've never been interested in that type of stuff. But
no. See, that's the thing. I was always like, I'm not interested in messing around with stuff that maybe the defense stuff sounds kind of interesting. Mm-hmm. It's funny that people always go to that from when I say that I'm a programmer, mm-hmm. and maybe I like messing with floppy disk drives. Mm-hmm. But I just like making like user interfaces for.
And how is it that you do this? Like, is there codes? Is there letters, numbers? How do you set these websites up?
There are online libraries that are open source that you can set up in not too long. You run a few commands from the command line.
You're humble about it. You think anybody could do it, but it takes certain individuals to do it. I can't code for shit. I am not intellectually smart, even if there's tutorials on YouTube. This shit is boring to me, okay? This shit is boring. I cannot do this shit. It takes specific talent and individuals to do programming.
Cool.
And I'm not one of those.
Right on. But you got a sweet podcast, so.
Yeah, well, I'm artsy, but I'm not smart.
Okay. Artsy, but not smart.
There's two different kinds of intellectuals. There's the people that work hard, mm-hmm. that, physically, and then there's intellectuals that do it brain-wise. So you could work with your brain or you could work physically. And that's how you do work.
I like that.
Yeah.
Physically or with the brain.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Both are valuable though too, would you say?
Yes, but you should know your shortcomings because my boyfriend used to be very like labor-wise smart, but when it came to like doing a job application or getting online, he wouldn't know how to do it. So I guess there is also like laziness versus not knowing how to do it or wanting to do it, But what I'm trying to tell you is there's different levels to things. Mm-hmm. Not anybody would want to sit down and talk on a podcast. Typically a programmer, in real life out there, I could never get a programmer to come on my podcast.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I know, right?
So this is fucking interesting. I feel like I have Elon Musk right next to me because like I feel like he would be like one of those people like you. Like you're like, oh, I can program. No, motherfucker, I can't program though. What's the hardest thing you faced in your life? Either personally or professionally? I want to know the real you, John.
An easy one to say would be my mother's death 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's a clear. There's other stuff.
Were you close to her?
I was, yeah.
You were close to her?
I mean, I was not living in the area, but as close as you could be.
Not physically close, like
yeah.
Emotionally, like
yeah,
close.
I guess you could say so.
Yeah, okay.
I grew up with both my parents in the house.
Were you a mama's boy?
Not necessarily, maybe a little bit. Not over the top, but she
was nice. She was.
I was kind of the black sheep of the family.
Me fucking too. Me too.
We're the rebellious
yes.
ones that do what they want.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So, but there was always mutual respect.
But do you have siblings?
Yep, 2 older brothers.
You're the younger one.
I am.
You're the fucking brat that I had to look over with.
I see.
Yeah, look out for. I am sorry. Look out for.
There we
I had to look out for my little brother all the time.
Yep.
And I was a middle child.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have middle child syndrome.
How do you feel about the upper child? What is that like?
I don't have an upper child. My sister, who was older, she was like the fucking perfect child. And then my little brother was my mama's favorite because he was the only boy and loved him to death. And then my dad loved my sister to death. And then there was me, the black sheep that nobody really gave a fuck about.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a problem. I felt like I had to compete for their love for the longest with being the middle child. And then as I went to high school, I just accepted the fact that I was too unique. I was too different than my other two siblings that I didn't need to compete. We were all just different. And my mother did a good job of loving us all equally and independently, uniquely. She made it work. And you know, she didn't have favorites. She just loved us. She was just good to all of us.
Okay.
And my father was a hard individual to get along with. Good person, terrible father though, but I feel like I don't know. Again, back to my older sister and my younger brother, but it's okay that I didn't have their attention all the time.
Okay.
I think that was good for me.
Did you have friends?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right on.
I have friends. Very few of them, but
Okay.
I have friends.
Cool.
You?
A few that are scattered across the country and world, you know.
Okay. The world.
A little bit, you know, there's some world travels, you know.
What's the farthest?
You know, I've been to Europe a few times, which is probably a distance far, but I went to Aruba. I went to, Costa Rica a few times. You know, I don't go international a ton. I do like the United States.
And you made friends there? Like friends or friends?
I have some friends in Florida. I've got some friends in Indiana.
Is this an invite for me to go to Florida? To meet these friends of yours? Or are these online friends?
But then there's some people that I know from the United States that moved elsewhere to other countries. So,
I'm not much of a traveler.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So you grew up here in the Bay Area?
My whole life.
That's awesome. Do you like the Bay Area? How do you feel about it?
It's my pride and joy. It's what I am. It's who I am. It's what I represent.
Hell yeah. That's
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I love the Bay Area. It's a melting pot. It's very unique, diverse. It's been good.
Huh?
But the reason why I don't like traveling, I never really had the money to or the desire to till now. You know, I have a camera, I have friends, I'm building friendships that we could potentially go to Arizona and do a documentary.
Oh, wow.
And, but I don't know. It requires work. It requires me updating my passport, and I might not want to do that. You know, I'm a little lazy when it comes to.
You have to update passport to go to Arizona? Is that right?
Oh no. Well, maybe to get to the airport.
Driver's license?
I don't drive, bro.
No license?
No license.
Okay.
ID though. I have an ID. Is that all you need?
I think so. Oh, but sometimes they make changes, you know. I don't know.
Fuck.
They make it difficult. So you're flying. That's the plan, potentially.
I'm not opposed to driving, but I have to really like the people I'm going with, or else we're gonna fight.
Why would you be going to Arizona with people you don't like? Does that happen to you?
I mean, it's life. You gotta work with people you don't necessarily like. I don't like our cameraman. I don't like my cameraman. Fuck that guy.
Whoa, fighting words. This is the intense part of the show.
You know, tension builds and personalities are unique, so sometimes you might crash because you're together too much. You know, I'm sure it happens.
Yep.
I don't know. I have to explore the idea of travel. It right here, right now in my mind, it just kind of.
It's a lot of work. I can tell you.
Yes.
As someone who does it.
Yes.
I'm like all the time. Like, is it really worth it? You know?
I mean, I want that shot. I want that memory, but it's a a lot of work, man.
It really is. No, for sure.
Planning.
Oh yeah.
And then you have to book the Airbnbs or the hotels and the gas and the.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, I bet. But what makes it worth it for you when you travel? Like the networking, the making friends.
I just like to see new places, you know, and I'm not just typically going for a couple days. I like to chill for a couple weeks.
What does John do when he chills?
How about go for the most scenic hike? That's what I like to do.
Down.
You like
down
that?
with that, but I'll probably be out of breath and.
Yeah, I mean, get some nice sun rays. Like I want to time it so the weather's perfect. I try to do that. I don't know.
By yourself or with people?
I typically am traveling by myself. I'm always looking. I'm open to meeting other travelers, you know. Yeah. And I have. It's more of an international thing.
Right now, a horror story came to mind as you said that, bro.
Why? What is that about?
I've seen too many fucking like horror shit go wrong when you're like traveling by yourself. Like.
Is that right? Really?
Yeah, like
I've done it.
The beginning of a horror film is in nature by yourself, a car rolling up, and then that's where shit goes down. Where either you get shot or you get kidnapped or they want something from you and you're like, I don't know if I should help them. You know, it's just like the build up to like the perfect horror story.
I think you're right.
I know.
That sounds right, yeah.
Yeah. Or I watch too much like, mystery shit and stuff.
Yeah, like I've been driving down roads in like kind of darkness at 7:45, you know, down a windy road, and I'm like going to my next hotel, you know. I'm trying to find the hotel, you know. I've done that.
I would be scared. Props to you doing it by yourself, dude. I would be fucking scared and.
That's what I'm doing. From here, I'm just gonna hop in my car and start driving around. I feel like.
After the podcast?
After I finish my current couple weeks stint where I'm at in the Bay Area.
You live in the Bay Area though, right? Or
for the last month, but I'm about to go and do a new road trip across the country.
What the fuck, John?
Yeah, that's what I do. I got my keyboard. I'm gonna do some open mics and find some places to play some piano. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Smoke weed and fucking.
Oh, that was all a joke. That was part of the comedy that I kind of kicked off.
Do you have some weed on you that we can smoke?
Absolutely not. I do not condone that at all.
Please, this is a grind podcast.
I just have noticed that when people partake, they like my music more. That's all I'm saying. All right.
So do they like the weed or do they like the music?
I think both, but I would love you when you hear me on the radio. You can tell me what you think.
John. Can we fucking write a fucking song on a piano?
Yeah. I bet we could.
You have a piano on you right now?
I do not, and I should. You know, I should.
You have let the podcast down. You have let the audience down.
My car's in the shop getting a new transmission. That's how serious this is.
Fucking excuses.
It's getting a new transmission. This isn't just a minor fix. This is.
So is it worth fixing or you need a new fucking car?
It's covered by the warranty because I'm under 150K. How cool is that? 1,000 miles. So I paid for the top with CarMax and they're coming through.
Motherfuckers, you got.
Yeah.
You stick it to the fucking man.
They did a great job.
Fuck it.
They're doing it well.
Alright, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Everyone's happy. Yeah.
It never works out good.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Does John ever get pissed off?
I used to, and then I realized that everyone was trying to piss me off, so I decided to stop getting mad about it. Okay?
About people trying to piss you off?
Yeah. Honestly.
Who are these people trying to piss you off, and what were they trying to piss you off about?
You know, just haters that I'm doing so well. And
Haters?
Of course. You know, you gotta have haters.
Are you talking audience? Are you talking false friends here? What are you... Haters?
All the above, you know. There's haters all around. You know, the people that say that they're big supporters, but then you never see any signs of those support, you know?
Facts.
How about that?
Those exist?
They
Very often.
Yes.
And they're called family. They're called family, guys!
That's funny.
No, truly, like, it's typically your family is your biggest fucking hater.
That's wasn't only. That's funny. How about that?
I am a comedian.
You're good.
Yeah.
That was high quality right there.
You're just giving me sympathy.
No, that was like you should start the show with that one, and the audience is gonna start cracking up.
Fuck.
You know?
Video guy, reverse that.
Yeah, let's save that
From
one.
the start to the end.
Can I steal that joke? Because that's a good joke. You know, family. The
Clip.
people that are
We should
hating.
clip. I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna try and clip that.
That's good.
No. So you have like a following on either on this. You're a computer guy, so you have like a following on YouTube or on.
I've got a YouTube. I've got an Instagram. You know, and I'm always like recording music and such. But
Okay, you record music. Okay, tell me a little bit about that process. Like, do you sit down with your piano and you just kind of fucking make shit that sounds good, or you have like words and then you like make a sound to it, or how does your music process go?
it varies. Sometimes it's at the piano and it's more of like a composed song with music and lyrics. It tends to be like kind of Beatlesy. You know, there's chord and melody. But then other times it's like I'm just making a cool little loop, you know, and then I loop it for a while, and then I do a different loop.
Do you actually do music notes?
I have those are the more structured ones, and I do. Yeah, I got.
I know a little bit about music.
Yeah.
I used to fucking study world music in college.
Oh well.
College dropout here. Fuck college. And I have a song on, maybe I have 2 songs on YouTube somewhere hidden that you will never see or hear of because I am not proud of them.
Wow.
And I should be because they're good shit, but I gave up on writing music.
Okay.
How does that make you feel, John?
It makes me curious what it sounds like, you know? I wonder what it sounds like. I'd like to know.
It sounds like summer.
Is that right?
Yes.
I like the sound of that.
Summer breeze. And soul.
Oh.
I might. I haven't decided. Maybe if you persuade me enough after the podcast, I might link you. I might not. No promises, John. No promises.
All right.
But you're speaking to an artist
Right on.
that gave up music to do
Is that right?
film.
Oh. What? How did you make that switch?
Because writing music is fucking complex, man. There's a lot of, you gotta rhyme to it, it has to make fucking sense, it has to rhyme, it has to flow, you have to make a bridge, you have to make a hook and shit, and it's just too technical. In writing, I can just fucking write whatever the fuck I want. It's more freeing, I could write more of myself in the script than I can in this music.
Oh wow.
And the script is more of me than the music, because the music, I write the words, lyrics, but then I have to get somebody to sing it, or somebody to put piano chords to it, or whatever, guitar, whatever, right?
Fair. Yeah.
So ultimately music is a lot more technical than writing a script.
So that's those 2 scripts that you're psyched about, sounds like. That's where you're expressing yourself more than the music. Is that what you're referring to when you say?
I mean, just when I write in general.
And that's scripts.
Yeah.
Cool.
More so than music, because again, there's a lot of technicality in music.
There's a lot of technicality in music.
Yes. Sorry, my vibrator's on. I'm just kidding. I had a call. The world is ending.
Is that true?
As of because I had a call.
Oh, okay.
Not
No,
legitimately. Do you want the world to end?
Not at all, yeah. Not at all.
Not at all?
Yeah, why would we want that?
In
Some
fact,
people do.
I was in this couch tying my shoe like a week or 2 ago, going to work, getting ready to go to work, and I felt the earth shaking. And I said, God, is this fucking it? Is this fucking it? Is this when you fucking take my life and set the world on fire and end? I fucking was scared to shit for a quick minute, and then I was like, oh, that was a fucking earthquake, and I got scared, and then I got over it. But for a quick second, I thought the world was ending. But I had to experience it by my fucking self. I was scared. Have you ever experienced something like that?
It was that shattering where you thought it might be the end there.
Fuck yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because, you know, it's been said that God's gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
The day hasn't yet come that he has come back yet. But he's gonna come back, and, you know, it's gonna be either a flood or a earthquake or, yeah, he's gonna take us one way or another. And I thought that day was it.
So then just, yeah. Some time passed and it wasn't the end.
It wasn't the end. But I had to go through that by myself. And there's some kind of fear in me that I'm going to die alone. And that scares me. Because I want to die not alone.
Would it be with your kids? Is that who would be, right?
If God blesses me with kids, I don't know.
Who else would it be what do you mean? Could it be someone you met in the last year?
I just don't want to die alone, bro. I don't know, like I want to die in public or like in the park or...
Okay.
You know, not in the fucking bathroom. Like I want to die epically, man. Like, you know? Watching a fucking YouTube video with like people around and not fucking alone.
Right on.
Have you thought of that?
Wow, that's a bold move.
Am I psycho for thinking of how I'm gonna die?
No, that's very, intentional. Yeah. I like that decision.
Well, it won't be my decision ultimately. It'll be God's because He's the one that decides when we fucking die.
But what if you're like, I'm gonna get in an all-terrain vehicle and I'm gonna drive it in my last hour?
That's suicide.
Is that? Yeah.
That's thought out.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
Gosh.
I mean, it can't be fun. Why can't it be fun? No, that's not gonna happen. That's not the way it happens.
John, are you predicting my death?
No.
This podcast is going south, man.
Wait, how
I love it. No. I mean, sometimes I guess if you plan it, as long as I don't die alone, I'll be fine. But then I'll go straight to hell because I planned it.
But what if it's just someone you met, like the week before, the nurse? Does that count as alone?
That doesn't count as alone.
That doesn't. Okay,
No.
so
it has to be somebody physically with me.
wow, really?
Yeah.
Even at the hospital works.
It works. I
Oh,
just don't want to be alone.
okay. I mean,
John, like it could be you, John, as long as you're next to me. Just not Jason, the cameraman, horrible person to die in front of. He'll just fucking like walk over you and then laugh at it. And I don't want Jason to be the person I die in front of, but you, golden.
what do you think is more important, the quality of your years or how many years?
The quality of your years.
Do you feel strongly about that? I don't know. I'm trying to make a question out of something.
I think it's important to leave a mark, to leave your mark in one way or another. It's just not like terrible though. Like don't like fucking.
Wait, what do you think about Elon going to Mars?
I think that's fucking epic.
Is it?
Yeah, and I think more people should be credited for that though, not just Elon. Like it has to be Elon Musk and this person and this person and this person, because you're making Elon Musk be the one person that has all the credit when everybody else below him help him get there.
Like Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Vivek Ramaswamy.
No.
I'm just messing.
Like these big names you mentioned, right?
Yeah.
The little people that help them get to where they are and who they are should be mentioned as well.
I see. I know, there's a lot of engineers and people, right? Is what you're talking about.
The me people up there, the us people up there that don't get.
Yeah. Would you go?
To Mars?
Yeah.
Fuck, man, I don't think I'm important enough to go to Mars.
Is that right?
Yeah, I don't think I'm
What if the
important.
price drops to like $100?
Wait, you have to pay to go to Mars?
For the first people, they're gonna pay like billions, right?
To go? I don't fucking know. I never even signed up.
I'm just reading about like the plans, and they're like the first 10 people. I don't know. I think we're gonna pay a ton of money.
Like, would I ever go to Mars? And if I didn't have to pay for it, fuck yeah, I would.
You would do it.
I would pursue a life in Mars. If I'm like no kids, no responsibility, fuck it, I'll go to Mars. Nobody gives a shit about.
So right
me.
now you might go to Mars if it was offered.
No,
for free.
right now I have a film career to pursue first.
Cool.
Then I can kill myself in Mars.
No.
Then I can kill myself in Mars.
Okay. You can't go all the way and then kill yourself. Why would you go the whole way? And then,
now, please, people, don't get any ideas. Don't kill yourself in Mars or anywhere. But,
exactly.
I would be surprised if people watch this far. We've probably been talking here for an hour.
Is it really? I mean, we just covered a lot, you know.
We have, and we're gonna keep going, and people are gonna keep watching, and life is gonna keep going.
I think it got better as it went on. Don't you think?
What's happening?
Oh, you gotta knock on wood after you say something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. Both of us.
Seriously.
Am I gonna?
I don't know.
Oh,
Are we talking?
fuck.
Is that's something?
Do you believe in ghosts?
That's a tough one.
Before you answer, everybody, just if I die, just know that I loved you guys all and pursue your dreams. With that, we go back to your answer of, do you believe in ghosts? Yes or no?
Yes. Come with yes. If I have to choose one, I'm more yes than no.
Can I further discuss that topic with you? Because last guy said yes, and don't ask me. No more debate.
It comes down to the idea that who we are is separate from our bodies. So the two seem like they could be separated in some sense. So, what are we even talking about? Ghosts? Yeah, ghosts. Like they could be more of like the spirit of somebody or something. Like the personality. It's like a feeling of somebody in an area.
It's called the vibe.
Does that make sense?
Vibe aura.
This is not scientific at all. This really is not.
No, it's not. It's more spiritual and.
I believe in a little bit of that.
Believe it or not. Yeah, me too.
It's so beyond our own comprehension, I think, too.
There's a lot of things that are beyond our comprehension.
Right? Like, to debate that is like everyone can think they know what they're talking about.
You fucking can't. You fucking can't debate that. It's either a yes or no, and then you state your evidence, and then somebody rebukes you. And I don't even know if I could.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could stand a debate. If I can actually like hold a smart debate. I can have intellectual conversations about anything, but a debate and not get emotional, I don't know if that's possible.
It's not easy, is it?
No.
Yeah. I get intense.
You?
About, like, I'm
your
right.
Your beliefs? Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
I write emails.
Says the person if I believe that you could be right or wrong at the same time.
I know.
Are you stubborn like I am?
No, I don't think so. I think I really am open to. I want to believe that I'm open to change, and I think I do change my perspectives when I hear some good logic.
I think I'm pretty concrete on my standards, though.
Nice.
Like I want to be open, but I'm pretty like this is the way, motherfucker. I can be. Depends on the situation. Depends on the situation. Anyway, sorry. Going back to.
I like that. I think the people will like that too.
Going through shit again. I'm not crazy. I'm not plotting. No.
That'll give people to kind of like.
No CEO second occurrence here. What do you think about Luigi?
He's kind of a cool guy. Oh, I thought we were talking about the character. You know, in like Super Smash Brothers. Okay, but you're talking about the other guy.
Yeah, both I guess works.
He's a solid player in Super Smash Brothers. He's definitely solid. But the other guy, I mean, I'm kind of more of like you know, hurting other people is bad.
That's where you could practice. Can you be wrong and right at the same time? I would. That's my answer to that. Right and wrong at the same time.
There.
I need a fucking I need a the judge thingy where he's like, I made my final decision.
Yeah.
And fucking just whack that fucking.
That'd be a nice addition to this. Yeah.
Law of genetics.
Yeah.
Done.
All right. It's decided.
Except nothing is 100% done concrete. Everything can be undone. Take me back. Take me back. Anyway, sorry. Are you having fun?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's all that matters here. That we have fun and we get back to the grind. So,
Yep.
You said your grind is traveling America and playing the fucking piano while being highly fucking high.
I don't know about that. You know, again, I'm more.
John.
It's those
John,
people that like my
You're not
music.
saying John, okay? You're not saying John here. You're badass John.
Well,
What does John do bad?
I did wear the pelican floating in the clouds shirt.
I fucking want one.
No, I can totally
Did
get
you bring one for me?
one.
He didn't bring one for the
Do you remember my
fucking
car's in the
host.
transmission shop getting the transmission changed? We already went over this. I can get one to you very quickly.
This motherfucker brings a
I got one for
fucking... Wait, do you have a 3X? I'm a 3X.
I'm gonna have to work on that.
Yeah, work on that shit and then
I'm gonna
get
work
back
on
to me.
that.
Get back to me on that shit. But that's a badass shirt. That's a badass. Is there anywhere on the webs that we could maybe order it?
See this? All the way around.
I know. But you don't have a pelican in the back though.
No pelican in the back. You can just chill, just clouds.
In the front?
Just chill in the front.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Where the fuck can we buy this?
ModernOrangePineapple.com.
ModernOrangePineapple.com. Is this a porn site?
No, it's a site for buying shirts like this and other cool stuff.
And that consists of weed?
No. Again, those are just the types of music listeners that like my music. I want to be clear here.
St. John.
I did it one time back in college.
St. John.
Just one time back in college.
Unforgivable. You are a terrible human being. You are a menace to society for smoking pot that one time in college.
I know, it's been a long time, so
You are
that's what I'm saying.
unforgiven. You have committed a felony.
I'm accommodating of all types of people, so when I have my music coffee shop, I want to accommodate to
I
that.
want some dirt on Mr. St. John. What's the worst thing you ever done in your life?
Whoa. You're gonna
Admit your crimes. Admit your crimes.
What is it? Are you gonna do the same?
I guess. Okay, fine. I'll confess. I fucking didn't help an old lady at BART one time. Recently, she wanted help. She wanted to hop into the Uber, and I said, "No, lady, fuck off." Okay. That's the worst thing I've done recently. How about you?
Okay, I got a good one.
You committed murder.
No. The wall, you know, the fence, and
Not somebody's face.
no, and then I lost the ball, and I was like, "Where'd the ball go?" And then I went and
Wait,
played
you
the
threw
game.
the ball, but you lost the ball.
Yeah.
How
yeah.
the fuck?
I
What do you call it? Vehicle vandalism?
I did on accident, unintentionally. I did, and I was 9 years old, and you can't come for me now because it was too long ago. Okay.
What is your what do you want as a punishment?
Absolutely nothing. I'm owning it to now, and now the slate's clean, and we're all.
No, it's not clean. Here in the grind, you have the grind for your shit, all right? And here in the grind, we don't forgive people.
What?
We get even. Check out this beanie. eBay.com.
Oh yeah.
It's yours now.
No, that is nice.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Wow,
you
that is
go buy
nice.
yourself one for like $10, free shipping. Please fucking help the podcast and buy a fucking beanie. All right? With
That
the
is
pelican. Now, if the pelican had a beanie on it,
I do like that idea actually.
yeah.
Can I run with that? Maybe I'll do a special version for you with the beanie. I like this.
I would love to collaborate with you.
Yeah, this sounds like a good collaboration, huh?
Yeah.
I can rock with that.
Is that what?
A beanie.
A grind?
What's
Can
up?
we grind?
Yeah, we are gonna
Can
grind
we do the
something.
grind?
Yeah.
With the grind.
Yeah.
It's called.
Good ideas
It's
coming
called
together.
networking. It's called building the community.
Hell yeah. I like meeting people who are enjoying Bay Area. I really do. Cause it's a great place, you know.
Not only do I enjoy the Bay Area,
Yeah.
I create in the Bay Area,
It's very nice.
and I support the Bay Area. The Bay Area's life. And we commit vehicle vandalism when we're 9. Come at us. So, dear St. John, any concluding thoughts?
I've really enjoyed this. It's been a lot of fun. We've covered a lot of topics.
Vehicle vandalism.
Everything I've said here has been an act. This
pot
has been
smoking.
an act. This has just been a.
So it's not
This
St.
is all
John?
just me acting, you know. Everything I've said.
Wait, you faked it?
I'm
Do
playing
you not
a
play
character.
music? You're playing a character?
No.
What the fuck is this?
No, that is also true. I am also a musician. But I've enjoyed this.
But
What?
You're
No, you got the real me. You got.
I don't know now. I'm fucking lost. What the fuck is this? What did we just do? No, it's been great.
Yeah.
I've been acting myself too, so don't worry. Don't worry. It's all been part of the
I like all the different directions you're able to go. You know.
yeah.
Is it? Is it time for the analysis part of the show?
It's called an act. No, I feel like I haven't asked you enough questions. I feel like we just kind of been playing around.
I know. Yeah, we should totally cut the first half and then just do the second half.
No. You don't get redos here. This is off the cut. This is no script.
Well, this is the rawest shit.
This is the rawest shit.
That is for sure.
John, not so sane. Vehicle, vulgary here.
What vulgary? I've been a...
Vandalism.
Wait, okay, what was your admission?
Being mean to an old lady.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. At Bart.
Let's take a moment.
What are you gonna do to me?
She died later that afternoon.
I would feel terrible. I would legit feel terrible because that's somebody's mom, sister, wife.
Why were you mean?
You know, I came off of work and I just didn't feel like being nice.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess I could work on that. Even though I was legitimately tired. There's only a certain amount of energy you could drown from me, and then I'm just like, I need to go home and sleep. I can't be Saint Jeanette all the time.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, so...
Well, it seems like you're killing it.
I hope that lady didn't die, because I didn't help her. I think the cameraman hates me.
Why?
He just said that lady I didn't help died.
Oh, well, that would not be good. It's not...
I know, right?
This, like...
Rest in peace.
Guilt!
Forgive me for my sins.
So we're moving past both of our
Crimes.
worst things we've ever done in our lives. That
Right.
We're leaving them in the past.
And scariest. And we're moving forward.
Yes. It wasn't a bad fix. It was going to be like a $75 repair for the record. This is baseball.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, back in the day
this was
when we were
not.
9, where things were still reasonably cost.
Yeah,
you know.
it wasn't. Maybe it was $100, but it wasn't like the huge.
Right, it wasn't
a
a
huge
big
deal.
deal.
No.
If you really think about it, are any of our sins or actions ever really that bad? No, you know, we're good people. We're good people.
So wait, you're not optimistic about the current direction of things?
I'm not.
But
this is a podcast. People want a fucking depressed host? Hell no.
But why? Yeah, why?
Why what?
Why aren't
I
you
don't want to be
optimistic?
negative?
No, why aren't you net positive?
Why am I not net positive? Because I net spend too much. No.
Okay, because people are just, there's not enough money to go around, kind of thing. Is that right?
Well, fucking man. Does it take a genius to say we're in a fucking recession? Okay, the jobs aren't paying us what we deserve. We make minimum wage. We're not, the prices are rising. Eggs are $10 now. I could barely afford them when they were $3. Do you think I could afford them when they're 10? Fucking Donald Trump, make a change. I don't want to buy golden $10 eggs here. I live in Concord.
You could move, right?
No.
To like Kansas or something, right?
Kansas? What the
Right?
fuck?
They've got like $3 eggs.
Oh, do they?
I think so, right? It's more expensive in the Bay Area.
Isn't there where Taylor Swift is from? Kansas? Wait.
Tennessee.
Oh fuck! One of them. One of her.
Like, you know, there's like cheaper states. You know, like I'm just throwing it out there, right?
No,
Just-
I think the cheaper states is all bullshit. Like they might be cheaper because there's no work, or
true,
it
huh?
might be cheaper because it's in the woods,
You're
and you
absolutely
make your own eggs. So there's always some kind of down with
You're right, huh?
I mean, I 100% believe if you make life positive, it'll be positive. You look good in the good, it'll be good. But you also have to be realistic. And the future for our if I have kids or the kids that are growing up right now, it's going to be very difficult for them because AI is taking over.
Yeah, you think so?
It's going to be a lot harder. Like I don't know if going to college is going to be an option in the future, or if they're gonna be able to work this minimum wage McDonald's jobs for $30. I mean, I want to work at McDonald's if I'm getting paid $20-$30. Hell yeah, that's more than I'm making currently. So it's.
Do you think they might do like UBI where they just give everybody a bunch of money?
Maybe a version of that. Maybe free universal housing.
Okay.
Could be a potential maybe opportunity, but other than that, no. It's just, America's too corrupt and it's too money driven to like ever make anything like healthcare or anything free. So
Okay.
that's where we're at with that.
Where are we going?
Are you a humanitarian? Is this why you're asking me about the future of the world?
I just like to be optimistic, you know?
Okay. How can we be optimistic right now? Like, do you want to go outside and pick up trash and like make it a better place in like 5 minutes?
You know, like I've got two brothers. One of them has a job, one doesn't. I've
Okay.
got a job, so 2 out of 3 of us have jobs.
Uh-huh.
You know, I mean, it's working for some people. I agree it's not working for enough, the whole system currently.
Why does he not have a job?
Why doesn't he?
Yeah.
I do think he probably could have get a job.
Was he smoking?
He might be smoking cigarettes as you know.
Where the fuck is my
Dabble.
gavel at? I think I need to.
See, I'm not gonna be able to share this with anyone.
Oh,
Because I'm
fuck.
calling them all out.
Oh, fuck. Isn't that what we do here?
I owned up to a crime on this when I was 9 years old. Jeez.
I want you to be proud of this stuff. I don't want you not share it with your fam.
So we should definitely have like
Just
little.
don't- okay,
little,
how
like-
about you just don't share it with your brothers?
Okay. Okay.
Or family, period, and you just share it to your friends.
I'll make an email and find all the email addresses of my friends. And then send them a big email.
Oh boy, when I write emails, a lot of people get in trouble when I write emails.
Is that right? Why? You write
I mean
funny
business. I make business emails. Which motivates me to write that email.
emails? Does it give you any hope that there's been presidents who've come from nothing? Like
I don't know enough about the presidents to deem that. However, I know that it doesn't matter who's in office to change my life. That's my own job and my own decisions in a day-to-day basis, depending on whoever the fuck is in charge of our nation. So
I wasn't just thinking president. I was also thinking like CEOs, like you could, and billionaires. There are
let's
billionaires.
not talk about CEOs and billionaires here, because
Why? Because some of them come from nothing, right? I'm just wondering how you feel about that.
I need.
Isn't that true?
I don't believe people come from nothing. You came out of your mom. You know, you
Yeah.
need your mom to exist. Your father. Nobody on this earth, aside from maybe from Jesus Christ himself.
It's true, huh? I think that's a valid take.
We all
I really
need
do.
somebody. We all need each other. You
all
can't
come
be
from somewhere.
nobody
Yeah.
if you don't. You need people. You need people to make stuff or have the support of. So you telling me that these people came from nothing? No, they came from something. And typically it's family. They were born into the family or
Yeah.
were given a fair shot at it.
I thought,
Yeah?
like, right? He's like from like Chicago, like not well off.
Maybe. I'm not sure. We all have struggles, though. We all struggle. We all face struggles. But to say that they came from nothing, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to check it into it.
Yeah.
I'd like to believe though that you could take like.
Hold on. I want to go back to this brother,
Okay, go
or this friend, or
You got some.
whoever who is not employed. What are you gonna do to help these individuals or this individual to be motivated to get a job?
Interesting.
Because to call somebody out, okay, that's one thing, but why are you calling them out? Are you calling them out because you care about them, or are you calling them out because you're trying to help them? What are your
Me calling them out? I was just
Yeah.
showing that the majority it's actually a majority of people have an economy working for them in a sense. You know what I mean? In my family specifically currently. You know, 2 out of 3 have jobs.
Oh, okay. Like
Yeah.
it was more like a
Statistic.
statistic.
Yeah. But I agree that it doesn't work for a lot of people, and that is frustrating. There's a lot of really smart people and really valuable people who are not being used to their full potential.
Right.
I think that's the problem. Mm-hmm. And I would like everybody to be able to have a job that pays $150,000 a year to be doing stuff.
So are
that
you saying money is a determination of your success and your intelligence? Because I know fucking people that work at McDonald's that could be fucking CEOs. I myself dumb myself down working a fucking security job, and I fucking know I'm intelligent and can do more with myself.
I don't doubt that there's probably like diamonds in the rough that are really smart. Yeah.
And don't ever judge people and assume that they're fucking stupid because they act stupid. Maybe they want to act stupid, but they're fucking intellectual as fuck.
I don't doubt that at all. Yeah.
And then now there's AI and it helps you. AI for the clutch. Confessing our sins here.
So where are we going with that?
So moral of the story.
Yeah.
We're all on the grind podcast, learning about St. John.
Yeah, I'm always looking for new places to go. I really do.
What's your favorite place actually that you traveled? You mentioned traveling. I didn't ask that. Fuck, I forgot. Yeah.
I've spent a good amount of time in Florida. I like the beach.
There's fucking alligators there though.
There is. There's some good beaches too. You know, some
Where
good
you could
waves.
get eaten by one.
You could get bitten by a shark or something.
Did you get close to that?
Yeah, they're out there. Yeah.
But are they out there near you?
I think so. I think they're not too far away, but they
Like
haven't
closer
messed
to
with
your ass or your leg?
No, they're like over there a little bit, you know. But
I think I might want to be this alligator.
yeah.
All right. Any final thoughts before we
Um,
conclude this lovely podcast?
I think we really knocked it out.
What
of the
is
park.
your fucking question?
Where are you
motherfucker?
going?
I'm thinking San Diego.
Wherever he could fit a piano at.
San Diego from here.
Yeah, and I'm even thinking of driving to Costa Rica. Don't put me on the record here, but
Don't you need a boat?
I think Costa Rica is north of that part that you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Are you offering a boat?
Oh no, wait.
No, I wish.
Wait, you might be right, huh?
Isn't it on
No,
an island?
But the boat is easy to get. There's a ferry that goes like 2 times a day. It's
Okay.
easy.
2 times a day. What if you miss this ferry?
Then that wouldn't be good. But I'm not gonna.
Are you gonna fucking swim?
Absolutely. In the ocean?
Do you
Yeah.
record yourself traveling this shit?
A little bit here and there. You know, I make like music videos too, you know.
Okay.
With the best like indie music hits that no one's heard of, you know, and then I do these artsy little video stuff, you know.
Stop giving these people what we're gonna work on next.
Oh, okay,
They don't need to
okay.
know. They don't need
Alright.
to know. Shit.
Get us out of this box, gee.
Where the fuck can they find you?
You can find me on Spotify at Calgary
No,
James.
they could find you at a weed shop, at your local weed shop.
No, those are my music listener fans. Remember, they were the ones who like my music.
Right.
Do you understand?
Right, yeah.
My Nana's gonna listen to this. She needs to understand that
Oh, fuck.
it's the people who like my music. Good.
Where are you from?
I'm from the East Bay by Walnut Creek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're local and you just...
Please don't send this to your
Travel
grandma.
Yeah,
she
kinda
will
like the
have a
holidays
heart
and-
attack.
Oh,
She
okay.
will have a heart attack. Hi, grandma. I'm not a bad person, I promise.
Oh,
Shit.
My
And
name,
Huh?
Oh, sorry.
Go,
Didn't mean.
go.
My name is Freedom John. Oh yeah. OHYEAH.
And on Instagram?
Yep.
Okay. Say it again.
Freedom John. JOHN. OHYEAH.
Instagram. Go find him
What up?
and his grind. You've been grinded
How about it?
on this lovely Friday.
Thank you for having me.
You're not welcome. This was not fun at all.
Are we going back to the comedy portion?
Subscribe. See you guys next time.